it's me, Amber. Sorry for not having my recap video of Pretty Little Liars March of a Crimes posted yesterday. I wasn't feeling well. Now I'm feeling much better. So let's get started with the recap, shall we? Emily, Spencer, and Hannah confront Allison about her kidnapping story, and you tell them to stick with it. Allison, really? Tell them what actually happened and stop lying. The more you lie, the more it's going to get worse, and it already is worse than what it is. And then Hannah wants to leave. She wants to get away from Allison. It's like she's lost. Mona's no longer her friend, and she's just like there, and she tried to tell Arya about Zach hitting on her. Didn't even believe her. Like, they didn't believe her that Zach would do something like that. Really? And she looks at Emily like, can I leave with you? The stunt she pulled in front of her mom, she looks at Spencer like, they don't want you. You're just out of control, acting differently than Hannah would be. And then her mom walks in, sees Hannah, asks her, do you want to go to the mall with me and Allison to pick out outfits for Elle and Zach's engagement party? She's like, no, don't want to go, had nothing to do with it. So you just go. And Hannah leaves. Now they're in school. Allie and Hannah get into it and saying, your stupid sons are hurting people. Why don't you just stay with someone else? She's like, our group is falling apart. Newsflash. Before you even got in the picture, they was taunted by A for 2 years. They were like glue. Now that you're back, Allison, they're falling apart. I don't think that they want you back in their lives because you're lying so much. And they want to believe you, but Emily seems to believe her. Emily, really? No. As bad as I want the Emersons together, it's just like mixed emotions. I think she's just playing with Emily's emotions. Poor thing. And Allison says hi to Jenna, asks her when you enrolled here. She said a few weeks ago no one noticed, and I'm not the one that came back from the dead. No. And then Arya and Mrs. Montgomery are in the office with Officer Tanner. I don't like that woman. Officer Tanner's just plain creepy. Asking her about Ezra. Did he hook up with anyone, like other students? No, if you want that, go ask Zach. Because he was trying to hit with Hannah. Yeah, all of her. So you just go ask him. If that's the guy that you want. And you asking her if he knew Shauna, they killed, wait a minute, the person that you want is right in front of you. She's the one that killed Shauna. Yeah, she killed her. Self-defense, I'm saying. But we shall see what else happens. All this information and stuff that Officer Tanner's getting. Maybe A is working with her and she's like, oh, this is such and such what happened. Maybe you should question them. Really. That's just stuff. So Emily and Sydney get into it with each other about Jenna. And Spencer, she's at the eye doctor. This comes to the story. And she sees two of them. It's like, oh, her eyes have got dilated. Maybe A put something in it. And she saw the chart. Can you see me now? A. Okay. Creepy. As they walk out, she tries to take a picture. It doesn't show. Emily comes. And she said, you see. She's like, Sydney, what are you doing here? I thought you told me you didn't know who Jenna was. Or nothing like that. And you lied to me. She was so upset with her. And then when Emily sees her again, she confronts Sydney. Like, well, how do you know Jenna? Why did you lie and say you didn't know her? She's like, I didn't think I like you. And I met Jenna at this school that I volunteered. And I helped her literally put her back together. And Allison left. This has nothing to do with Allison. Leave Allison out of the picture. It's you. You lied to me. And I'm going to be there in every moment when you swim team, and watch her. Whew. You go, Emily. You tell a girl, because she was wrong for what she did to you. You go. High five to you. And then Hannah's over with Caleb. And she tells him what happened, that Zach hit on her, and he believed her. Out of all of them. I'm glad that he did. At least someone did, because it seems like the other girl's like, yeah, right, you just saying this to make this up, to make her mom all And then Aria confronts her mom, tells her that Zach's been messing with Hannah, and she had the same thing happen she knew about, but thought, so you're going to marry a guy that's a pervert, could be hitting up on your daughter and then your daughter's friends. Really? What? Mrs. Montgomery, get yourself together. Hello, you can do better than that. None of that funny game stuff. You don't need him. He's out. And then her ex-husband walks in and asks her what's wrong and stuff, and she tells him, I wish that those two would get back together because they have so much history together. So maybe. Fingers crossed. And then Spencer goes out to the outhouse, the lake house, to hide some evidence of Knowles. And he's in the chair. You see his eyeball. It's creepy. And Spencer tells him to get out of here. And she slices him in the hand and says, I'll slice your face. And he said that he was working with Allison and that's some stuff to collect for insurance. Wasn't doing anything else about it. And it's like she uses them and then she doesn't need them anymore. So I think that Knowles is working with Mona and just keeping an eye out on Allison and reporting back to her to what she's doing. Because that explains why with the notebook. Hello, they're working together. That's like a big red flag right there. Yeah, they're working. So he leaves, and at the end, the creepy A listening to a auto recording, I guess they got from Noel. Maybe it's Cindy. I don't know. Whoever that person is listening to it and has something up their sleeves for him. So, my theory is that Sydney and Jenna are twins. She's helping her out, working with her, and trying to mess with Emily's emotions to get stuff out of her and Hannah, because Hannah's been running her mouth. And finally, I forgot about when Aria believed Hannah and they made up and became friends again. I was like, yes. I was so happy. Finally, can't be mad at her, and she was telling the truth. So, let me know your theories in the comments below. And don't forget to share this video on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, and all the social media websites. And don't forget to subscribe. I will have an annotation link right here. And it will take you straight to my channel. And subscribe. I will see you all with a brand new video this weekend. Peace.